Man, what's the deal? No time to chill. It's about to get real on Keep It Real Thursdays. Peep. Hey, look, man. Listen. Is more money really what you need? Like, that's what I want to ask. Like, ask yourself that real quick. Like, yo, self, is more money really what I need? And so watch this. I've really been doing a lot of research lately. Like, I've made a lot of money before in my life, and I've made little to no money before in my life. And if I could be honest with you, there were times when I was happy and sad during both of those times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember back in the day when I had got like my first $500 check, but I was depressed. I'm talking about pocket full of cheese. I ain't really have a lot of bills, none of that. But I was like depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, partially depressed. So the money really wasn't hitting like that. It just was like I just had a few dollars. I just had a few dollars in my account, which was cool. But I want to ask you, like, is more money really what you need? So I was talking to one of my boys today, and he was just, humble. Like, bro, like, I'm tired of this position, and I'm trying to get some more money. So I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, what happened, bro? Like, do you really need the money? So I just started asking my man questions before I started referring him to the right sources. Like, I know what you need to do. Like, I know the people who can put you in the position to get you where you need to go. And when I asked my man this, he really was just like, yo, I really just need some more money. Like, no particular reason. Like, he wasn't like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get this crib. I'm trying to make this move. I'm trying to make these type of investments. Like, he really just like on money. And I'm like, I had to think to myself, I'm like, yo, whoa, bro. Let me really like ask you what's going on in your life that you feel that you need to make more money. And like, this really not what you want. And I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, you really have a good job. Why? The hours that you working. Like, you're not doing nothing crazy. You not working a crazy amount of hours. Like, you can make the money that you're making and you can get by. And get this, he got a girlfriend. So they kind of like going in on the bills. Now watch this. I really just wanted to know. I'm like, bro, like, what are you trying to do? So I just kind of like asked him, broke it down, got personal with him and everything. I'm like, like, how much are you taking home doing this? Okay. Like, can you live on that? And what I was basically trying to get him to understand was, bro, you need to leverage what you have. I asked him, he said, bro, I'm only working about 5 days a week, maybe 4. Like, I come in at 5, I'm off by 2. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, bro, do you know you can do a lot with that, bro? I've learned that I don't even want to make a whole lot of money. Like, with the exchange of my time. Now, if I'm making a lot of money, that's cool. That's one thing. But if I got to make a lot of money to exchange my time, that's not what I want to do. And I was just trying to get him to understand, is this really what you want? Bro, how I get up in here? Is this really what you want? Because you about to get the money, but what you're also about to do is exchange your time for money. And so I want to ask you, like, is money really what you need? Because you better understand that when you go out looking for those jobs, you're not about to just make more money, but you're about to make more money and you're about to sacrifice your time. Most jobs in this day and age won't pay a lot unless you putting in hours. Think about it. Like, think about how many people you know that go, man, I'm getting them hours. I'm running it up, overtime. Everybody talking about overtime. But I've learned that you lose a lot of time. And here's the deal, man. When I was working 70 hours a week, anxiety through the roof. I'm talking about I barely can even think. I was making good money, but I was also blowing it. I had a comfort in blowing it because I knew I was going to get it right back. I knew I was making 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 a week. I knew I was making that type of money. So I'm like, you know what? You feel me? That felt good because I'm like, yep, I can go ahead and buy this. I can go ahead and buy that. At the gas station every morning, Monsters, drinking energy drinks, whatever I want at the store. I'm feeling good because I got the money to afford it. But when I started making less money, selling less of my time, I started realizing, I started valuing my money more. I started valuing my time more. And so I want to ask you, like, is money really what you need? Because if it's not, don't take that job. Like, you need to stay right where you're at. You need to stay grounded. And get this, I came across this scripture earlier. It says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time. No job that pays little seems pleasant at the time. Get this. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Bro, you better keep that job. You better keep that job that you ain't getting paid a whole lot of money for. Why? It produces a harvest. It says no discipline seems pleasant at the time. Them little bit of hours you get and that little bit of money don't seem pleasant at the time. But you better understand what you learning is you learning financial management. You learning how to manage the little that you have versus having a lot. Bro, I used to think that when you make a lot of money that you doing good. But no, it's really in the minimum amount of money that you make. Because if you can manage the little money that you make, I used to think if I could manage a lot of money that I was doing good. Nah, bro, that ain't doing good because only reason why I'm managing it so well is because of how much money that I'm bringing in. And so let me ask you again, like, is money really what you need? Like, are you for sure that you need more money? And here's the deal, we all need more money, but I'm just saying, can you do without that money? Can you do without? Because if you can, I advise you to find something in your spare time. I'm talking about, rather, it's somebody who watching this right now that they got some type of photography skills, but you working 40 hours a week at your job. You like, yo, Mike, I ain't making enough money in my job, but you got some good camera skills. Use that photography, use that videography. You know how to braid, you know how to do nails. You know how to do something that can fill in that money that you about to be selling for your time. You know what else I figured out too? The more hours you work, the more they gonna rape you in taxes. I'm talking about raping. I done paid up to close to like $800 to $900 in taxes. Like, I'm talking about, it's ridiculous. It's almost like that little extra time that you working, you paying that in taxes. So what's really the point? So I'm telling you, like, if you got a job right now where you work less hours and you ain't really getting paid a whole lot, but you can make it off of that, man, please, let's go back to it. No discipline seems pleasant at the time. Let's go back to it. You better keep that job. You better keep that job where you ain't giving up your time for money. Bro, I remember when I used to be giving all my time, I used to be looking at everybody else like, yo, bro, how are you making it off of that? And it's because they're not conditioned to make a lot of money. They're making it off of the little that they have. And so I beg of you, if you have a job and you're able to survive, you're able to make it off of the little that you have, there is something else that you could be doing, some type of hobby that you can figure out. That working those hours, those a lot of hours is not gonna give you that anxiety. With the little hours that you're working, you're not gonna have that added stress. So what you will now be able to do is, you'll be able to figure out like, yo, ooh, I forgot, I like to dance. I could teach a dance class. I could teach an exercise class. You can figure out the way you want to move. And then watch this. You can pass go and collect. Yo, 200. Peace.